Hi, I'm Canadian artist Roxanne Jervis, and today I'm going to show you how to make the ellipse for bicycle wheels. So let's get started. These are the instructions for doing perspective for bicycle wheels. So we're going to do the horizon line, and I'm going to draw this in ink so that it's easier for you to see. And the vanishing point will be here. So this is the vanishing point. Then we're going to draw a line from the vanishing point on an angle. Like that. And then we're going to draw a vertical line, and I'm making sure it's vertical by checking the lines on my ruler to make sure they're parallel with the row, with the side here. About 2 inches long. Then we'll join the top of this vertical line to the vanishing point. So there's one side of the perspective coming along. So here's your vertical line now. And I've joined it up to the vanishing point. Next we're going to draw a line horizontally across the bottom. And that should line up with the vertical line here. Then whatever the width is on your bottom line, we will draw the same thing here. Horizontal. And bring this line up vertically to match it. So you've made a rectangle. See the rectangle now. And then we're going to join the top of the rectangle here to the vanishing point. So this is what it looks like. Now what we're going to do to make it easier, we're going to number each of these points because there are going to be several that we have to take advantage of on the next step. So these will be, 1 is your vanishing point, 2, 3, 4, and I'm going to just draw a pencil line out here for 5. See if your drawing matches that. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to come up this outside line here, up, doesn't matter how far, up about here. We're going to put a dot here, and we're going to make another rectangle. We'll give that rectangle a whole new set of numbers. Start by drawing from the 4-1 line and do a vertical line. So we're just drawing a line up here, and then we're going to square it off. Now we've squared that off, and I'm going to give each of these a continuation of numbers. So check that your numbers and everything look the same as that. Now we're going to make an X, and we're going to make the X from 6 to 3, and from 2 to 7. So now you can see that we have an X in this vertical odd-shaped rectangle showing the perspective. The other one we're going to do will be over here, the opposite one. So we're going to go draw an X from 9 to 4. This is why the numbers are so important. From 9 to 4, so the 4 is at the bottom and the 9 is up here. And from 5 to 8. So now you see an X here and an X here. And we're going to continue working on those two squares what I'll do is on the big square, we're going to put a cross up and down here, and then we're going to put a diamond in here. So I will put the cross, I won't do this side because I want you to see the change. So we'll put a vertical and a horizontal in here. So the vertical is parallel to the other edges, so make sure that it is perfectly straight. This center point here is number 11. This center here would be number 10. Okay, so this is 11 and this is 10, that dot. Now we're going to draw a line from the vanishing point through 11 until it touches this line here. So you can see the cross and you can see the X. Now I'm going to put points here and here where all these, the crosses are reaching the edge of the rectangle. And I'll show you what that is here. So here we have the vertical and the dot through here, a horizontal and a vertical, an X and an X. I'm going to put some numbers on there just to make it a little bit easier. This is when it gets really complicated because you have to make sure that you get the right spots here. What we're going to do now is we're going to join 6 to 11B. So we're going to make a diamond now. 6 to 11B. This is 12. This is 13. We're going to go from 11B to 12 to 13 to 6. So there you have the original rectangle. You have the X, you have the vertical, you have the horizontal, but remember the horizontal is on a vanishing point line, and now you have the triangle in the middle. This would be done exactly on this side the same way, but I'm going to leave it open because I do have another drawing that will show you the finished product. The next thing you do is you now take your pencil and you start following these points to get your ellipse around, and you'll see it's flatter on the inside than it is on the outside, and that's because of the perspective. The final copy will look like this. Go from here to the ovals, and then with this filled in you'll have an oval, and then the final copy is like this. You can then erase all those lines except for the ovals, but that would be a bicycle, and then you could join up the bicycle as it is. If you want the distance to change, you'll bring this line further back, and then this wheel will be much smaller in here, and then that will show more distance if it's on the side of a building. So I hope that helps. If you like it, try it out. It doesn't hurt to try the exercise at least once or twice to get the idea of what's going on. And please subscribe and share with your friends. Thanks very much. We'll see you next time.